Wait, okay, we're in the credits. We're just in the credits. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ, how much time did it take for them to do both sides of the title? Okay. Are we really at the credits? We're at the credits. Okay. Oh wow! I didn't think I'd be. I thought that would take 100 tries before being able to beat Ganon. Dude, I was. The weird thing is that the fight against the actual beast Ganon, his pig form, was easier than fighting against his previous form, which is pretty much every other Ganon put together into one. It's weird. But I mean, I feel like it's weird being done with this, but I feel that's okay because, in all honesty, this isn't like the full end. Like you gotta do more shrines, you gotta explore more of the area. You still got side quests to do and everything. So I feel like you could have beaten this at any time, right? But if you had a choice, I wonder. If you had a choice, could you just go on ahead and fight Ganon, even without the Divine Beast? That'd be a bit of an issue, of course, because those Divine Beasts, dude, tell me why them lasers was so anime hype, though. Because I felt like anime hype from seeing those things fired at Ganon. And it took out half his health. Notice how long it took me to beat him when he was at half health. I can't imagine how much harder it would be to beat him while he's at full strength. That was actually ridiculous. Whew. I will say that my favorite, like, overall character, outside from, like, anybody in the, yeah, Daruk. Daruk's my favorite character. Outside of, like, certain sets of characters in this game, Daruk is my favorite. Because he just seems fun. He seems fun. And the Reveille, I don't know why they made the Rito so cocky, with the leader being the only humble one. But hopefully Reveille has a change of heart or something. Because that dude had an ego problem. And then there's Mipha, which I gotta say, she won't be too happy knowing that she can't hang around with Link. And Zelda's still around and everything. Oh, okay, here goes Prince Sidon with the pose. That's a lot of people's favorite character, I know, because he keeps doing the pose. And then Urbosa, it's kind of a shame that she's not around anymore. I mean, I feel like she would make it for an awesome queen after 100 years. And no, not for the R-rated reasons. But I mean, it is what it is. Urbosa's Fury was like my favorite out of all the things. Mipha's Grace is the best one in terms of making sure you don't die, which I haven't had to use it throughout the entire fight against Ganon, surprisingly. But Urbosa's Fury had to be the most useful out of all four of these guys. I can't really think of anything more to say other than I really, really love this game. It has its flaws, but I can't think of any off the top of my head because, I mean, I just can't. I can't think of anything. Well, I will say that there's the climbing part, being able to climb things. This is just me on, like, my personal opinion about it. The whole climbing thing with Link would be better if he could actually climb stuff that was climbable, because he's been able to reach the top of a bunch of different things that he shouldn't be able to. But then there's, like, I mean, that's the most I have to say is that Link should be able to jump and climb a lot more things. I mean, he's able to, yeah. But when it comes to like the smaller platforms and stuff, you gotta wonder just why can't he climb certain things? He can't even jump high enough to reach the edge. Kind of wish they gave him the ability to grab onto a ledge whenever he was about to fall off of something. I mean, that's all I have to say so far. It's just that the climbing, I feel, could have been done better by a very small bit. Like, an absolute smidge. But, yeah. Other than that, there's not much else I can say about the game other than I would play through it again if I really had nothing else to do with my time. But now that I'm done with this game, I can jump onto other stuff. I gotta finish Splatoon 2 before they do the update, if they haven't done it already. The update that was mentioned in the Nintendo Direct. And then once I'm done with that, well, not more, but I should really get started on Dragon Ball FighterZ. And I don't know how long it'll take me to finish that. But it shouldn't take too long considering, it's a typical Dragon Ball game. You could pretty much breeze through the story in a decent amount of time. And even double or triple the time if you're not recording it. I have played Dragon Ball FighterZ a little bit. I, of course, went through the training parts, the tutorials and such, and I have a long ways to go before I'm able to play against anybody online. But I think if I play long enough, I could get decent enough at it to where I'm not a complete noob. It's not more easy to learn than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like the old school side-to-side fighting games where you had to put in combo buttons like nobody's business. But yeah, it's not much as I wait. Are we at the end of the credits? No. I thought. I thought. Okay, so I'll pretty much just end the recording here, and depending on what's at the end of the credits, of course, if there's something at the end of the credits, I'll try to catch it. But if not, then well, I don't know what else to say other than they missed an opportunity. I really would like to. I would like to know though where that Hylian shield is, because I've gotten the Master Sword, I've gotten the Light Arrow, of course, in the middle of the fight against Ganon. I wonder if I can keep that. That would be cool if I could keep that. If not, then I'm not gonna. I'm one of those people that is just like, nah, whatever. Could be worse. But I do still need to figure out where the Hylian shield is. Yeah, where the Hylian shield is. And there's old girl Zelda. That's one thing I need to point out for sure is they went all out with this. The design of the characters in this game. They went all out, dude. Oh, now we have to be at the end of the credits. Okay. Guess I don't have to end here just yet. Nintendo is the author of this software for the purpose of copyright. No duh. But yeah, they outdid themselves for sure with the design of every character in this game. They're so humanized, but they still got that Hylian look to them. Or that feel, I should say. Oh. Wait, wait, what? Oh, nah. Ah, no. Gone. God dang it. But the champions live on inside me via their abilities. Man, the idea of death in The Legend of Zelda. Oh, the end. So, I feel like there's a true ending, actually. That could be it, for all I know. There could actually be a true ending to this game, and I wouldn't even know it. And I just so happen, of course, like anybody else, would go for the absolute best ending possible. And we're back to the title screen. Oh, wow. Now that is a legit looking title screen. Ooh, and there's the sword. I don't know if that was always like that. In fact, that's the only part of the title that's got color now. I wonder, if I were to complete the game, would that change? I wonder. Well, that's more stuff for me to look up later, and wow, the blurring had to start right now. I hope that hasn't been happening the entire time, because this is terrible. My God, look at that. I wish I wasn't using my iPad. I didn't think I'd make it to the end of the credits, but okay. Well, that's the end of that. Downloadable content. I don't know what they could. Actually, there are some DLC for this game. I think maybe at least one, but I'm not going to bother. And I didn't bother getting the amiibos because I don't know. It just seemed like I didn't need them, and of course I didn't. But whatever. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next playthrough that I do. If there's anything new with this game that's actually very significant, then of course I will show it off. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see you. Peace.